We're up on Old Sweets Church in Bridgeport, and I'm here with Father Evans, and just doing a roof evaluation, trying to understand the condition a little better. And this is a tin standing seam roof, which the majority of it looks to be reasonably sound. And that would be the upper panel areas. I mean, there's some hot spots up there, but it still looks to be sound enough to have integrity. The complications and the problems look like they're down lower where the gutter meets the panels. Down in here you can see you've got some peeling going on. And what's happening is it's peeling right off the bare metal. And I remember when we painted this way back 15 years ago with the weather barrier, which is like an elastomeric membrane. You know, we power washed the roof and we did what was required, but the problem was that the initial painting of the tin was done with the wrong kind of paint, and it never bonded to the metal. You can see you got bare metal everywhere up here. Not everywhere, but at the bottom of the panels. And this bare metal is an indication that the paint was never installed properly. We're talking about the original paint that went on this metal. It never bonded to the metal itself. So everything that was put on top of it was subject to the initial paint that didn't have the proper adhesion to the metal. Here it is here. This is green paint that was put directly on the new metal. And metal manufacturers will tell you that you need a red iron oxide paint on metal so that it bonds correctly. And as I say, that's not what was used here. You had a green paint. You can see the green that was on the bare metal. So everything was put on top of that was doomed to fail. And this was something we discovered after you know, we took a few shots at it. Just couldn't figure it out. We thought maybe the turnpike was part of the cause, but you know, with the salt blowing in off of the turnpike during the winter months. But I think the more relative problem is that the initial painting was never done correctly. And so you can see the green in different areas. That paint just does not bond to new metal. And so, you know, scraping and years and years, I mean, to properly fix this would be an enormous job. Just an enormous job that wouldn't probably be worth it. Just too much time, too much labor. But I'm kind of encouraged because it looks like the panels are okay, but it's just the gutters that are failing. There's probably some sort of proper repair that utilizes a material that can stand up to this kind of situation that would work here. And in that case, what we're talking about is maybe just repairing along that edge wherever it's failed, in here and here and here and all along this edge, and anywhere else in the gutter that needs the attention, because the feel of the roof really looks to be okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's certainly it's not doomed to failure at this point. And the apron in front of the gutter looks okay too. Down in here, this apron looks to be pretty good. So I think it's just the gutter itself that's the problem. And as I say, that can probably be fixed.